Good evening, everyone. Welcome to 21 Day Goal to Heal Thyself, uh, presented to you by Brahmakumari's Silicon Valley. I'm Meghna, your host and facilitator for today and this entire week. Hope you got to self reflect upon some of the points we talked about yesterday. We'll continue day two, finding that inner GPS to guide us to that sweet spot of having unshakable, pure love for the self. So, this week is completely focused on guidance, finding that right path towards healing. So, let me share my screen and we'll get started with meditation. All right, please join me in this meditation. It's time to get some genuine rest for the mind and the body. So, for few minutes, let's put everything aside: emails, work, home, people. Let it all go and let it be, because it's time to pay regard to the most beautiful being, I, the soul. Let's fly away to a far off place and seat ourselves in front of an ocean where the sun is setting and it's spreading its golden light everywhere. I'm able to feel my natural inner qualities very easily in nature. The deep silence that I had been craving for is easily felt when I take some time off from the hustle bustle of the external surrounding. There's a reservoir of silence within me, a sanctuary of love, happiness exists within me. I've been busy looking for everything outside, but nature reminds me that, like me, you are naturally pure and benevolent. Sun spreads its light impartially to every being, every creature, every ounce of this world. Flowers spread their fragrance non-judgmentally to every being. And I, the pure, selfless being, rejoices when I perform a noble act of selfless giving. My selfish ways have caused me to lose everything. The selfishness of wanting a lot of things, a lot of possessions, a lot of accomplishments. The more I acquired, the emptier the belly of the soul became. Now, in nature, Mother Nature reminds me that everything that I am looking for is within me. I am pure, peaceful, loving, happy, blissful, wise, and a powerful being. I, the fortunate being, the most elevated creation of God, has been blessed with invaluable resources within me. The more I use my inner resources, my external form changes. My eyes shine with hope when I look at others. My lips smile in appreciation of people. My hands are ready to hug and cooperate with others. The roles I play become beautiful when they get filled with my inner qualities of purity, peace, and love. I remind myself that throughout the day, I will take few moments to dip myself in the inner reservoir of peace, love, and happiness. Welcome, everyone, and good evening to some of you who might have just joined. Today is day 2 of the 21-day goal to heal thyself, and we are basically um, we are basically now talking about the guidance in the inner GPS. And in this guidance, today is the day 2. Yesterday, we talked about the first point, which was who is it that we are trying to heal? And once we understand that, it's a lot easier, right? Because like yesterday, talked about, we were trying to heal our body, the roles, the relations that we are playing, basically our external form. But the one that is hurting, the one that needs to be healed, is the soul itself. So we are all tiny point of light, a conscient eternal energy, and the one that needs to be healed is the emotional being, the soul or the spirit. So let's move on to day 2, where we want to cover some points about how, when the soul is not healed, how it has a huge impact on everything that is external. So, really, heal thyself means heal yourself completely. In that, we mean the soul and the body. So, this thy is not just the soul. Indeed, we are souls, but when the soul becomes unhealthy, then how it starts having a negative impact on everything external. So, body is external, and some of you might have heard about psychosomatic diseases, which is basically psycho, the mind, somatic means the body, how the mind has a huge impact on the body. So, when we are creating negative thoughts, which is could be repressed anger, could be resentment, could be anger, these three things typically are created when we are hurt, either hurt by our own mistakes or hurt by somebody's words or hurt by our failures, could be variety of different things. And this anger could be towards the self or towards others. This heavy negative feelings of resentment could be towards many people in life, and we could have been holding it for multiple times. And if you Google it up, you will find the kinds of diseases that start arising due to these negative thoughts filled with anger. Anger which is either repressed or full-fledged blown, where you're yelling at top of your voice. Each kind of thought has a different kind of impact on the body. So what really happens is lot of hormones starts getting released when our mind is creating negative thoughts. These thoughts then convert into emotions. Emotions become our attitude, and then basically it touches the brain, our memory, and lot of damaging hormones are released, secreted, and as a result, all kinds of diseases, as you can read here. For high blood pressure, people might be, reducing their salt intake and taking a lot of other food items that will, and even maybe medicine. I am doing everything physically, but I continue to keep getting very, very angry. This is a very reactive way of healing my body. Now, BP is, I am continuing to increase my doses day by day, but the BP is not coming in control. Why? I'm thinking I'm doing everything physically. Well, it's not just the physical thing we need to take care of. Our mind is the root cause. The negative thoughts in the mind are the root cause. So, many times when we say, I cannot let go of hurt, it is impossible for me to forgive someone, then I have to think about, don't I want to forgive myself at least? Because my negative thoughts, my holding on to hurt, is actually hurting my body, is damaging my body. And it's not only our body that gets damaged, a negative inner world will lead to negative outer world. It's not just the body. If my heart is only filled with pain, it only has sadness, sorrow, what will I give to others? When I have pain in me, can I give happiness to others? And generally, what happens? This pain could have been given to us by someone maybe 20 years back. And now, in the present, I take that pain out. Every time I think about that bitter moment, my heart gets filled with pain, sorrow, and then unknowingly, I take it on my innocent family members. I start hurting them. So if I have hurt, I will knowingly or unknowingly give hurt to others. So now the damage was already done 20 years back, but every day I am damaging my body and I'm also damaging my innocent family. I am basically not able to enjoy my beautiful relationships. They did not hurt me, but yet I can't enjoy their company because I'm holding on to hurt. And when the mind is torn apart with anger, these kind of heavy feelings, it's very hard to focus at work. Those that past heavy feelings keep distracting me. I can't focus on anything and our productivity drops. So now this unhealthy self, the unhealthy soul, the unhealthy feelings now have an impact on the body, my relationships, my work. Everything external is getting damaged because the inner being is hurt. So it's a question to ask ourselves, does life feel like a boon or does it feel like a burden? I do have one recommendation, that the things we are talking about, please reflect upon it. Otherwise, everything evaporates from the mind very quickly. So, highly recommend that. And the second thing is, if you're not practicing meditation regularly, highly recommend first thing in the morning before the entire house wakes up, find few minutes for yourself. Start with 10 minutes and keep the aim of going higher and higher and meditate. There are many beautiful commentaries available by Brahmakumaris online on YouTube, or you could just silently sit with yourself and meditate. So let's practice meditation. What are the vitamins? We've really been damaging our entire internal world is already damaged. We are also damaging our external world. So let's find some restoration process. Let's go through the restoration process in meditation. So please join me again. Every time the body, when it gets hurt, I go show it to a physical doctor. And when the body is heavily damaged, I even visit a surgeon, a physical surgeon. When the relationships are damaged, maybe I see a therapist, I talk to friends. When things at work are damaged, I try figuring out by talking to my colleagues, changing teams. Whole life, I've been trying to fix things externally, not looking within. Maybe I got a surgery done, but the wound that I didn't deserve these health issues exists. Maybe I have stopped seeing a person because they hurt me. I fixed things outside by not meeting them. But the bitter wound, the bitter words keep echoing in my heart many times every day. I had a terrible presentation at work. No matter how hard I tried to forget about it and improve, yet the wound that I was foolish, that I was dumb, exists within me. The bandaged fixes externally keep ripping off. New people come and say things that I don't like. The body continues to go through challenges. Work seems to be stressful. The answer to healing everything outside is within me. When I become emotionally stronger, nothing outside can disturb me, shake me, or hurt me. So let's travel upwards to our spiritual home, Nirvana, which is filled with golden red light. And here is the supreme spiritual surgeon, the divine himself. He is the only surgeon of the soul who knows how to heal the wounds that the soul has accumulated, the wounds of guilt, resentment, anger, sorrow, depression, The Supreme Surgeon is the only spiritual being that has stayed ever healed, ever positive, and ever pure. He is the highest spiritual energy. I absorb His rays, and every ray from the Supreme Surgeon is slowly healing the wounds within. I saturate myself with His loving and merciful vibrations. I thank Him for healing me, for curing my inner wounds. And I come back to the physical world in my body. I spread the healing vibrations that I received from the Supreme Surgeon to every cell of my body. I realize that when my feelings are pure, it helps in healing the body faster. I understand the proactive way of healing thyself. Everything is healing the soul. Everything automatically starts healing. My heart is expanded with love that I received from my Supreme Parent. And now when I look at my relatives, there is a lot of love in my vision, in my attitude. When I'm ready to do some work, I see there is a renewed sense of enthusiasm. Everything seems to have changed because of my first visit to the Supreme Surgeon. I used to fear physical surgery, but spiritual surgery is beautiful, is painless. In fact, it is healing. I promise to visit my beautiful spiritual parent, the surgeon, every day, many times a day, to keep myself healthy and safe. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Hope you have a beautiful evening and a peaceful day tomorrow. I'll see you all same time tomorrow. Good night.